Hey, what's going on, car guys and car gals? It's Lou Ramirez, the car guy.
This is Fred Lenart's, the subprime hero.
And we are Brewing Solutions on the Car Guy Coffee Podcast. We are live here at Digital Dealer 2021, the conference that's getting caffeinated with the car guys and all these solutionaries out there. And we got a real, true blue car guy right here. He's kind of fast. You know that this guy is energized by a little bit of this car guy coffee.
He's kind of fast. So we've got to learn a little bit more about Greg while we were here. I'm excited to learn a whole bunch more during these questions we're going to ask folks. Before we go any further, there's one thing that we always do with everybody at the beginning of every show. It is the 3 F's.
That's right.
It is so important to do this because this is what it's about. You want to be a solutionary, you need to live this lifestyle. So this is what we do, folks. It's 3 F's: forgive, focus, and fly. You need to forgive all the mistakes, everything from the past, so you can go into the future and focused on that future. You let all that weight of unforgiveness go, you focus, and then you fly and you keep growing. So Greg, honor us, do the secret handshake. Let's make this work. Let's have some fun. Let's get you going. Here it is.
There we go. On 3, car guys and car gals. And for those of you that are listening on the podcast, when this is out, just do it with the one hand or do it two-handed on it.
That's it.
On 3, 1, 2, 3. Forgive,
focus, fly, and
keep growing, keep growing, keep growing. That's what I'm talking about. Now
so
we're
folks,
ready. Now you're
we got
ready.
Greg Ashe in the building, folks. Greg Ashe is representing M1 Data and Analytics. Greg Ashe is amazing. He's in here trying to change the game. He's here with a group of people that are doing some things. It's this whole motto we've been talking about all week. We're better together. And guess what? We all are better together.
Yes.
Having Greg here next to me, I'm uplifted. I'm upshifted. I'm ready to keep moving and grooving, right? So, Greg, welcome to the show, brother.
Thank you for
Car
having
Guy
me.
Coffee, let's brew.
Happy to be here. Thank you.
I know I got one special fan that is probably watching. He's probably going to comment in there saying what's going on. Jason.
There he is.
Grimes.
Boom. I'll even pop him up right now.
Right
What
here,
up?
watching with
How
us.
you been,
Welcome, Jason.
Oh, hold on. We also got a Jesse Odom saying, hey,
What's
I need to come
going
see
on?
you guys while I'm down here in Tampa. Yeah, you do.
Come on
Come
down.
on and holler.
Come
We're
on
here.
down.
Booth 645. You can't miss us. We're all the way live. We're the loudest people in the building.
That's right.
We're the one place that's not like everywhere else. Boring. So let's keep it going, bro. We're keep doing our stuff. We're having fun and we're growing. But we're gonna hit this 5-liner.
Taking people with these. Let's go. We're
It
about
was
to
a-
hit
yeah.
this 5-liner. Everybody, you all know what the deal is with the 5-liner. We're going to ask 5 key questions. They're going to find out what makes this car guy brew, what makes him the man that it is that he is.
Oh
and
man,
what
he's a car
got
guy
him
deep in his
here.
roots too. I'm
Hey.
telling you.
So much of a car guy, man. I feel like he needs to have his own brew. Really, that fast brew, that quick brew. Oh, that quick brew like Fred. All right, coach, we need to get on.
You know what
we need to
time it
get on
is.
with that. Sean, how excited are you be to just be here at this event and see real people? This isn't one of the 5-liner questions, though.
No, it's great to be back. Pressing flesh, shaking hands. No one liked the last year at all in any way, shape, or form. I'm
Man.
over Zoom meetings. But you want to know what, though? It's how I met you guys. So in hindsight, maybe it was worth it.
Absolutely. I believe that there's a lot of great that came out
Fibber.
of the season that we were in throughout COVID that made us have to connect to other people this way. People were more open to connecting to other people just because they couldn't connect. And then when we got here, that anticipation of meeting people that like we were saying yesterday, it's like a pen pal convention.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everybody's been writing, talking, seeing people in 2-dimensional form. Now it's real life. We're touching people. We're around people. We weren't allowed to sit this close, 2 weeks ago, right? They still were making us wear masks. We had to sit 6 feet apart. But now we're
not in Florida.
not in Florida.
Florida was a
wide
lot
open.
more. Their governor was like, we're going to do this. We're going to do that. They had some slight shutdowns, but comparative to the whole United States as a whole, no, it was much more open here. And guess what? Look at their numbers. They did great. And obviously, everybody had the rhyme and reason. There's different things going on, all kinds of technology. That was a heck of a
That
catch.
was a
So I
good
had Lou can't throw for anything, and I just saw him catch a pass that I couldn't have caught. So, man,
It's just
NFL
anybody that
bound.
walks by is just Lou's hitting them.
That's right.
Lou's
That's
throwing
right.
stuff at people's heads as they're walking by.
That's
It's
right.
the
That's right
craziest
to my right
thing.
man.
Yeah, he pegged them. But
It's the Tom Brady inspiration since we're here in Tampa.
That's right. That's true.
I love
We're
it.
over here with the champs.
We are, man, and we're very fortunate to have you on the show, man. I appreciate you, getting to know Russell, getting to know you, getting to know your team, getting to know everything, and a little bit about your past has really excited me about having you sit here right now.
Uh-oh.
So there's a few questions we love to ask everybody, and the very first one's my favorite question because to me, it's the first of everything. It's what drives us. What's your purpose? What's your why? What motivates you every day to be the best version of yourself?
Personally or work?
Man,
All the above.
You
both.
answer how you want to
Sure.
feel it, brother. You answer it. It all intertwines, in my opinion.
So from a work perspective, problem solving. I like to find the problems. I like
Solutionary.
to find solutions, but outside of the box solutions. I don't want to do the easy way. We want to create solutions that integrate with companies like Dealership Toolkit or Volley that we're here with today,
Right.
as well as quite a few other vendors that are here today. So that's the work side. I just want to be a problem solver. On the personal side, actually, I'm sure you've probably seen it, the Matthew McConaughey, my hero is always 10 years ahead of me. That's kind of my drive, to be honest with you.
I love that you said that. I love that quote, that saying by Matthew. He's so right. It's myself 10 years from now. And I love when he said that. A lot of people thought he was being cocky, but it's not. It's because that's how you grow. You have to put it out there, say it, and then you go for it. And then you reach for it and you become it. You manifest it. And that's a huge thing in this world, is manifesting what you want in the future. So, man, way to bring up some Matthew McConaughey, bro. Just keep living, LIVIN. You know what I'm saying? I love him. Love him.
So, inside of leaning into making sure that you are bringing solutions to people, making sure that you are finding a way to, of course, continue cultivating relationships and such like that. What is it that got you in what you're doing right now? How did you get to where you're doing what you're doing right now? How did you get involved in the auto industry that way?
Here we go. More stuff flying all over the place. Again, saw a problem back in the mid to late 2000s. Data compilation in the automotive space, it was very limited on where you could go based off of the enactment of DPPA in 98, the Shelby Amendment in 2002 and 2003. So we felt there was a better way to collect ownership data in order to provide better marketing, better timing, and more efficiencies to auto groups, both on the sales as well as the fixed ops side. So we really honed in on that and brought a better product to market. And since then, we've grown into it. And even more so, rather than being a traditional data company that's trying to just get millions and millions and millions of records, we wanted to add in suppression sources. We took in bill of lading data to remove exports. We took in insurance claims data to get total vehicle losses out. We included a spider bot that crawls dealer sites to grab VIN numbers in order to get trade-ins faster than we can get records out of our database. So we lay just as much attention into cleaning our database as we do compiling and trying to get data in there. And it has served us extremely well. And our clients are ecstatic. There's not too many folks that can put us to the test and not say that our data does not outperform.
Yeah, come on. I love it. I love what you're talking about here. Folks, come down to booth 645. If you want to learn a little bit more about what he just talked about, he can sit you down and explain a little bit more. He has a team of people who can explain it to you too. But man, it's some really good information. They're changing the game. And like he said, they're doing it in a different way. Right. They're doing it in the way that actually, it's the way that we all need to be doing it now. This technology that's out there, that's available, that is right there at your fingertips with people that know how to access it. You don't even have to understand it. Just understand that it's going to change. It's going to be a great ROI on it. It's going to also bring people to the store. It's going to help your salespeople get more efficient. It's going to help your clientele be more efficient when they show up. All the things that you want, making it smoother, easier, more effective. All that stuff is here, and it's here with this guy right here with M1 Data and Analytics. I'm excited about what you guys have going on. You guys are growing really fast, and you, my friend, are an amazing person. Now, my third question I have for you, my friend.
Here we go.
My third question.
You're pulling up your pants, so I'm getting a little scared.
Getting a little bit adjusted here. No, it's nothing bad. You know, we all go through things. We all meet people. We have people that have helped us get to the next level. Nice catch.
That was a catch.
Now that was the catch of the day.
Keep that
we
going.
got Gronkowski just walked by and caught a touchdown. So, but the thing is that we all have people that brought us up in this game. You know, Matt Damos, I have him up. He wrote Abracadabra. That's an inside joke. Love you, Matt. I know what you mean by that. I love you. But Matt was my first mentor. He was the guy who helped me pivot in my life. He's the reason why I'm sitting at this table today. I mean, there's been a lot of people in that path, but biggest pivot in my life was meeting Matt Damos. For you, who would that person be?
Oh, biggest mentor.
Or maybe somebody that was pivotal inside of your
Well,
career.
definitely my business partner, Russell.
Okay.
So Russell and I used to be competitors. And we were competitors for 7-8 years. Everybody thought we were arch enemies. Nobody thought we talked, yet we would have dinner once a month. We would always get together and just, we would talk about the industry and talk about what we're working on. It. At the end of the day, yes, for the most part, we were competing against each other, but we both approached automotive in a very different way on how we did things.
Right.
So it was more of a complementing friendship, mentorship. Obviously, he's slightly older than I am, so he's got a little bit more experience.
Who means slightly? I'm just kidding. I love Russell, man. He's a super guy. I'm sorry, keep going.
He's high energy, so
dude,
age is just a number these days, right? But no, definitely, I would say Russell's, definitely a big part of growing, more so as me as a person.
Wow.
With me being younger, and just his experience in business and running companies, it's definitely helped me grow as a CTO within the organization as well.
What I can tell you is that Russell is an amazing person. He reached out to us. We had a great conversation before we came out here. He is about being this whole theme this week. It just keeps coming back up. We're better together.
Yes.
When you talked about competition, and I love that you guys teamed up. The best thing to do with competition is to become that competition. Team up with that competition so that you become one together, like Voltron, and be the master of the universe, the defender of the universe. The second time I've said it this week. I'll keep it going, but I believe that. It shows my age a little bit. But the thing is that when you team up with people that are doing similar things, as Matt would say, one can touch or as Lou always says, one can change 1,000.
Can send 1,000.
Can send 1,000. Two
can send 10,000.
10,000. So it multiplies not just by 2, it multiplies by 10 with each person you add to it. It's unbelievable how much bigger your voice becomes, how much more the energy becomes a synergy. So man, congratulations to you. You teamed up with the right person. But I'm going to tell you something though. Russ, speaking to him about you, that's how he feels, man. He feels like you brought something in that you are helping him change the business, building something together that's going to become something great. And he loves that you're here. He wanted you to. He was like, man, you guys, dude. Absolutely. I was like, dude, I got to have him on the show, and he was like, he's so dynamic, and you are, man. And he that's how much he loves you. He finds. You gave him a newfound glory, like something to keep moving towards, something that helps him feel like he's growing still. And that's the key, man, is to keep growing. We talked about it earlier, keep growing. So, man, I love it, dude. Way to throw honor to Russell, man. I love Russell too. I'm going to throw honor to him too. He's one of those people in my path that I know that's going to help me elevate too.
Yes.
Like we're better together.
We are better together. And that's why it's so important that you build those relationships, right? We're consistently trying to beat down the doors that have separated us from having new opportunities available to us. And we're doing that with saying that it's important that we look at our relationships more than we look at our revenue. When we become rich inside of our relationships, what we get to do together is so much more valuable. It's so much more rewarding. And it makes some of the hard moments easier. It makes some of the victorious moments more joyful when we have somebody to share that with. And it's awesome that you have people to do that with you and to point you in the right direction. My thing is that we do run into different challenges inside of our life. We run into so many different hurdles. I mean, like we said earlier, we had COVID that happened last year, and now things are beginning to get unveiled and things are getting to be opened up, right? But that's we took some hard hits last year. For you in your career, to get you where you are now, what has been the hardest lesson you've had to learn getting where you are right now?
So I'm more on the technical side in the back end. I'm not forward facing. So I would say probably one of the hardest things I've had to overcome is not everyone sees things or will use things the way that I envision it. And I need to set, pride, ego, whatever you want to refer to it as, aside. And instead of trying to roll out a product as perfect as it can possibly be on how I envision it would be used, my clients are going to use it that way.
Come on.
Smart Pixel products, probably the number one display of that. That was built as an attribution tool because I wanted dealers or protein shake companies or HVAC companies, whoever, to better understand the traffic that was being driven to their website. I never envisioned it as a remarketing solution or as a lead generation solution, but I could probably count on both my hands how many companies use it for what I built it for versus what it actually gets used by thousands of clients.
Right.
So, what we rolled out in what I would say is version 1, I would think we're on version 4 of Smart Pixel now. What we rolled out in version 1 is nothing like what Smart Pixel is today. So the biggest hurdle I've had to overcome is kind of more just self-reflection to say, just because you envision using it this way doesn't mean the market envisions using it this way. So now whenever we do product dev, we'll do a quick internal alpha. We'll roll out a live beta as fast as we can. We let that live beta go for 120 to 150 days. We collect all of that customer feedback, and then we decide what we're going to build.
Wow. Folks, listen.
Wow.
Having the data is just one thing.
Right there.
Having the relationship with people that have the data is the key thing that you need to do, because you don't have to understand all of the data. What's important is that you have people that you trust that can interpret what you're trying to seek and find and actually get accomplished, and that can brew it all for you. No different than you walking into the coffee shop,
right?
Telling the barista, hey, I need a cup of coffee. I need a little room for cream. I need a little room for sugar. That's really all that I need. And you don't know exactly the source of that bean. You don't know how it got to you. You don't know who picked it. You don't know everything that it took to make that brew happen to get inside of your cup. All you know is that that's what you want, and you want it at the flavor and to the likeness of you specifically. And that's what they have, is that data that you're looking for. And if you talk to the people that know how to make the good stuff and get it inside of your cup, you can sip it up, brew the solutions that you need where it is that you are with the right data. The right data is like having the right beans, folks. And we're all about having the right beans.
Hey, it's about your beans. It's about all that type of stuff, folks. And we have some good beans in here with us right now. So
that's right,
man. All these things. Oh, you almost did. You would have smacked her in the head. Yeah, no doubt. But see, right when he was getting ready to throw it, like luckily he held it back, because that would have smacked her. It would have smacked her hard. But anyway, we're having fun over here. Oh man, was that the fourth question already?
Yeah, wow, fourth question. Look at that.
Question for you, my friend.
Full of them things real quick.
Hey, you take them. You take them there, Chucker. So like we have a lot of questions that we love to ask, but the last one that I'm going to ask you, it's what's been the greatest reward from all the hard work that you put into this business and everything else? What is the greatest reward you've got all this?
Greatest reward, my employees.
Oh, my man. Nice. I love that answer.
So greatest reward is a business that was solidified. We never had to lay a single person off during COVID. We never cut even a single minute of time. We actually hired during COVID. And the fact that our employees are so loyal. Our shortest tenured employee right now would actually be 1 year. And if you remove the 3 folks that we hired during COVID and go to our shortest tenured employee is 4 years.
Wow.
So we have virtually no employee attrition.
Brother.
We take care of our employees. And our employees give back. Our folks come into work early. They work through lunch. They stay late. They put our clients first. So the culture that we have established is probably what the culture of the employees and the employees themselves is what I can say by far I'm most proud of.
I love it. I love that answer, because the culture is key. I know you guys do that. He's not just saying it, folks. So you could even go on social media, see his most recent post recently. They took him and went and had a little golf day over at the, was it Top Golf?
Yep.
Had a great time out there. The whole team was having a blast, just knocking balls out, just eating food, having drinks. And they were literally just getting together, and that's the thing. Like, we all get together at work, and we also, I spend plenty of time with them, but that's work. You can make the work atmosphere really fun and cool, but it's still work. So when you get outside of work and you get to bring families and friends and you sit down and you share and you love and you talk about anything but work, that is what, dude, that's what I'm talking about. His culture is right on the money. 4 years, guys. That's like the shortest term employee he has, minus what happened last year. Those things were unfortunate. You had to do and make shifts at that point, but 4 years.
We didn't fire anyone. No one was like, we actually hired during COVID.
Right. See? And
so if I don't include those folks, then
that's what he meant by that, dude, bro. That's exactly right. You're on the money with that. That's the only way to go, man. And I'm really impressed by your company. Being here, I'm even more impressed by it. Looking forward to doing more things and growing. So before we go here today, what's something that you want to say about M1 that you think the people need to know, and explain how they can get a hold of you?
So you can get a hold of us on any social media channel, at our website, m1-data.com. You can by phone. I don't know the 1-800 number off the top of my head. I only know my direct.
That's okay.
954-776-1197. I don't know the 1-800 number.
Hey, check it out. But like you said, you see that down there. I'm assuming I had that right here. Is that right? Yep. M1 Dad like that?
Yep.
So go to that website. Go reach out. Anyone, his people, contact us. Anything on there, you will be able to find them. There's emails, addresses, there's phone numbers on there. But this is important. If you're out there and you're not a digital dealer, but you need something that you can take with you right now, I'm offering you something right now. Mm-hmm. You get a hold of him, and it's going to change your whole game up. He's going to make it better for you. He's going to make it easier for you. And he's going to make it simple for you. That's what you want, dealers. That's what you want, GMs. You want simple, easy, and effective. And he does all that. So, man, I appreciate you for being here today, man. I love the thing.
Appreciate it.
But before you were in the car business, real quick, I'm going to ask a six-liner.
Uh-oh.
What did you do? What did you do before you got in the car business?
Before I got in the data business, not necessarily.
Okay, excuse me, the data business.
In what capacity?
What was your favorite thing that you did?
Well, I 2013 NMCA world champion race car driver.
That's what I wanted them to hear. That about him
specifically for Jason Grimes.
That's right. He kills it.
Drag straight line. No, I mean, there were a couple times I turned I shouldn't have.
No turning.
Not on a drag race. It's never good. But no, man, we appreciate you, bro. True car guy at your heart. And then he's bringing it to the business. He's bringing data and analytics and making it better and more better for everybody. So keep growing, folks. We love you. We'll see you all around. Let's brew.
Let's brew.
Peace.
Let's go.
Let's go,
everybody.
Good.